Ooh. Had it at 80 watts. My bad. Ooh, that's a little powerful. As you know, I like to vape low at 60 watts. That 81. I forgot to lock my screen. I had one problem with the G Pairs. If you don't like the screen, you will fuck around and take, like, when you think you at 60 or 50 watts, you'll be at like 110, and you will know that you fucked up. I know a lot of people on YouTube vaping at 110 watts. To me, nah, I'm sticking with the good old fashioned 60. I like a low temp, nice cool vape. This video is like dedicated to the reason why it's hard to, I think it's hard to actually get into vaping. Cigarettes are simple. You know, normally when you start smoking them, you start smoking what your friends smoke or what your parents smoke. So it's like an easy transition, you know, and then you can bump cigarettes. You know, let me get a square. You pick the square. Boo, you like it, you don't like it, you know, either way, it is what it is. But it's free. With vaping, it's intensive. You're going to be spending money because you're trying to find the mod you want, trying to find the tank you want, you're trying to find the coils you want, and you're definitely trying to find the juice you want. And it's just a pain in the ass. A real deal pain. Sorry, tired. It really is a pain, and I'm happy that I've gotten through most of that stuff. You know, I'm officially over to the point where I'm just like, I need to find a liquid that I like so I can vape all the time. You know, like I said, cigarettes are simple. You know, I can just grab one, boom, light it up. I'm from Flint, Michigan. We all smoke Newports here, so I smoke Newports too. And my girlfriend smokes Newports. You know, it's all just a continuation. Oh, sorry, getting tired. Might need to take me a nap before I make my next video. But yeah, like I said, these are simple, you know, cheap compared to, like I said, they're cheaper initially, but not in the long run. Cause like me and my girl smoke cigarettes, and we would go through a box a day. We probably go through maybe a box and a half a day. You know, and it's just not healthy. You know, my granddad died from lung cancer, and I don't want that to happen to me. So I just really wanted to find something that I could like. And I will say, since I switched to vaping, I breathe a lot easier. You know, I don't get winded as much as I used to, if that makes sense. You know, I have not gotten what I call the smoker's cough. If you don't know what the smoker's cough is, the smoker's cough is when you get this, like, I'm not saying that you won't even be sick. You just have this, you just keep coughing all day long, and you don't know what it's coming from, and you're not sick. It doesn't feel like a cold cough where you're like, you feel mucus in the back of your throat. Your throat feels swollen. I had a constant cough that wouldn't go away. I had to ask around. The person told me, like, that's smoker's cough, and I'm like, oh damn, I didn't know it was a cough. And I already use Rillos when I medicate. So I'm like, you know what, I can either give up Rillos or give up squares. And I feel like squares were worse, so I gave up squares. You know, I didn't give up smoking. Sorry, y'all. Got a lot of gas in the belly. Drank a lot of poppy earlier today. But yeah, that's the hardest thing to quitting is just, you know, giving up some squares. I see a lot of guys on YouTube, they just give it up cold turkey. Like, I hit vaping one time and I was done. I applaud those people, you know. Hopefully, you know, they might have had a better situation where they had people with more knowledge, or they were just really dedicated to quitting. But for me, it's hard. Like I said, to this day, I still smoke squares, but nowhere near as much. Like, I have a half a square. You know, I've relit this like 3-4 times today. You know, I just take little small ones just to get that, I don't know, that little buzz that it gives you. I like that little buzz that it gives you. But that's because that's poison that's going inside me. The poison buzz, you know. People talk down about, you know, vaping, saying it's bad and says you're sick, and because you see people coughing. But honestly, it's just, you just have to get used to vaping, just like how you got used to smoke. When you first hit a cigarette when you was a kid, you didn't hit a cigarette and you know, hit it like that. You probably was a little kid, but then they probably threw up, and you told yourself you're never gonna smoke cigarettes. And now you're here like I am, 15 years later, smoking them like they're water, you know. But it's just like I say, it's just a hard thing. It's a hard habit to cut because it's a certain flavor that you're used to, that you're gone accustomed to. And when you vape, you're not gonna find Newport vape. You know, if I could, trust me, I would be vaping Newport. You have to get. I'm sorry. You have to find the flavor that you like, and I feel like once you find that flavor, you will fully convert to vaping. But until then, you'll probably be off and on like I was. And then you also got to figure out, you know, are you a cloud chaser or are you a flavor chaser? Because, you know, they're not the same. Cloud chasers, flavor might not be as strong, but it's there. But, you know, you're going for big, big clouds. While with flavor chasers, you're going for that taste. That you want that purest flavor possible with the equipment you have at hand. You know, so for me, I'm cloud guy. I love clouds. Let me take a vapor. And I'm gonna tell you right now, first that vaping, you're not gonna get clouds like that. Even if you have this, you're not gonna hit it like this. When I first got this thing, I was hitting like this. I was happy to get that much smoke, but it was just too powerful. I just kept coughing and coughing. Another thing is I didn't realize, you know, the goodness of low temperature vaping. You know, I love low wattage vaping. I love low wattage vaping. It's cooler, smoother. I can get more vapor in without it crushing my lungs. You know, it's just right. You know, and I advise anybody, you know, start vaping. Get yourself a little ego stick and just start small. You know, just make an investment here and there and get yourself right so that you could eventually quit. Because like right now, I say I was blowing through cigarettes, blowing through cigarettes. Now, I really don't smoke them like that. You know, I probably smoke maybe like 3 a day. And to anybody who smokes cigarettes, they know if you go from smoking a box a day to 3 cigarettes a day, you've made a great change in your life. To me, now I'm not trying to say I'm the best person on earth. I'm just saying, to me, that was an accomplishment. You know, my girlfriend still smokes, but I feel like once I get this set up and get it right, I'm gonna get her on vaping. But it's gonna be a hard struggle because she's been smoking cigarettes longer than I have. She's probably been smoking since she was like 14 years old. So, you know, she's very locked in with cigarettes. But, you know, well, there's a will, there's a way. Hopefully I can find the right flavor for her that'll make her want to smoke this only. But, yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. Hard to quit, you know, and for me at least, you know. I've seen people who done just quit cold turkey, but me, I can't. Especially because I like it. It's kind of like a stress reliever. You know, you get angry as hell. You fire up a square. You know. But you know, now I have my medical marijuana card, so now when I get real, I have anger problems. When I get really angry, I just smoke. I take my Medicaid, my cannabis, and I feel a lot better. And now, so since I got that, I just really been vaping because I really don't need that anger square. Now I will say I still have some struggles with smoking, with vaping, because it's like when I drink, I gotta smoke. I just gotta smoke a square. It don't taste right with a vape, and maybe I need to find a vape to match the liquor. But it just, to me, it doesn't taste right. It just makes me, it just irritates my soul. Yeah, that's it. I'll make another video later on. I don't know what it's going to be about, but hopefully it's just as good as the ones before. I hope it's better. That's my goal, to be better every video. So, alright, if you like what you saw, throw a like, please. And if you want to subscribe, go ahead. You know, you don't have to. Just keep watching, you know. Keep tuned. See where I'm coming from, and hopefully I can help you. Deuces.